Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of You Can Have It All. I'm your girl, your host, Leslie T. Mitchell, and I'm so excited for you to be joining me today. And so for those of y'all who are new, welcome. We cousins now. That's how we get down over here. You Can Have It All. This is a show about you truly understanding that you can live the life that God has designed and destined you to have. You don't have a lot. You don't have to be complacent. You don't have to settle. You don't have to be comfortable. You can step out and walk into the purpose and the plan that God has for you. And so today, y'all, I have an amazing guest. I have an amazing guest that's going to be joining us on the show today. And so I need for y'all to buckle up. I need for you to put your seatbelt on and get ready, because guess what? We are going to take off. This young lady, when I tell y'all, she's doing some amazing things in the kingdom of God. She's doing some amazing things in the marketplace and business. I mean, woo, I'm excited she's able to join us today. I'm not going to steal her thunder. I'm going to let her introduce herself, but I want y'all to get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. All right. So without further ado, let me bring her on, because we got a phenomenal guest today, y'all. Listen, this is my girl, honey. We go way back. She is a sweetheart. I'm gonna let her tell y'all all about herself. So I want to welcome to the show today, to You Can Have It All, my girl, my good friend, Miss Cynthia L. Robinson.
Thank you for. I'm so excited to be here with you, honey. I am super hyped. Thank you for inviting me on the show.
I am so happy to have you on, friend. You know, it's been a minute.
I know. We got to collab and do some things. So yes, I'm super hyped. Come on.
Listen. I want you to tell people, friend. I want you to tell the people, just tell them a little bit about you. And I know that's a loaded question, right? When people say, tell me a little bit about yourself, it's a loaded question. So I'm going to let you share what you want to share.
All right. I am Cynthia L. Robinson. I am the founder and visionary of Plans of the Righteous. I am the CEO of Robner Elevation Group, and both businesses I co-partner with my daughter. So it's a family-owned business. In addition, I'm a woman of God. God is just using me to do some amazing things. I am an author. I'm a coach. I'm a mother. I'm a Gigi, honey. God is just using me to do some amazing things. I'm a servant. I am a servant. So as he gives me guidance and direction to do what he's calling me to do, I just try to be obedient and do what he tells me to do. So
wow. So listen, I know you said that you are the founder, right, of Plans of the Righteous. So tell us a little bit about, for those people who may not know about Plans of the Righteous, tell us a little bit about what Plans of the Righteous is and how did that even come about?
Oh my, listen, what an amazing triumphant story and testimony that is. Plans of the Righteous is a faith-based community. We publish every year devotional planners, and God has spiraled it out into where we are a faith-based community where we use biblical principles to create success stories. And when I say success stories, it's centered around your relationship with God. We help to work on your relationship with God. So we have an accountability call every morning, Monday through Friday, where we get on at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we speak our affirmations and our grateful statements, and we pray. How the move of God meets us there every single morning. Sometimes we start out one way and God shifted and it goes another way. In addition, he's given me, we have a Bible study on Tuesday nights. The Bible study is a group of women where we just meet every Tuesday. And right now we're finishing up the book of Proverbs. So we've been doing this since the pandemic. And as resistant as I was, because I was like, okay, God, I'm gonna do this, but in reluctancy, because I'm like, I'm not a pastor, so how you gonna have me teaching Bible study? But he shows up and he shows out every single Tuesday. We look so forward to meeting. In addition, we've launched off some other things, which is we do group coaching where we help faith-based entrepreneurs to start up their businesses, give them all the tools and resources for them to stay in business and elevate their businesses. We do one-on-one coaching, and now we have a publishing company where we help people to publish.
What?
Come on now.
Come on
We
now.
help people to publish their books and people to launch and publish their books and their journals to take that to the next level. And God is just using us in a mighty, mighty, mighty way.
Oh my God. I mean, wow. I was like, and you was like, and, and, and that's, that's the great thing about God. Like it's like an and with him. There's not like, where we sometimes want to put a period, God gonna put a comma.
Yes.
in a comma.
And that's exactly what he did in my life, Leslie. I worked in the government industry for over 31 years in accounting. And it's so ironic how God did this whole shift for me. I was going through some things. Relationship wise, and God had me praying for somebody that I didn't want to pray for no more. Okay, I'm just gonna be 100. Okay, I was like,
honey, just keep it real. Just keep it
real. I'm done. But God had other plans, and He said, "Listen, I'm gonna need you to pray every morning and every night. And I need you to be dedicated to the process because I'm speaking to you. I need you to go before me, go before the throne, and I need you to get down on your knees, and I need you to pray." And I did not understand what it meant to be a woman on the wall. And he took me through this journey of me being that woman on the wall, for someone that is so dear to me and dear to my heart, and that I love immensely. In addition to that, during this same time of me going through this journey of him having me to be that woman on the wall for that person, he was also positioning me for me to take the reins of what he was getting ready to download in me. I was in the process of writing a book. I've always wanted to be that author that wrote a self-help book. And I wanted to, because I love helping people. Listen, I will do it to the end, okay? I love
Yes, I know.
I love to see people thrive. I thrive on people thriving, okay?
Yep.
And I was wanting to write a self-help book, and I was writing the self-help book. And I'm just gonna say, your husband was my accountability partner, along with my daughter, who is my ride or live. Because we ain't talking about dying, so we riding and living, okay? She was my ride and live, and always have my back. So they were my accountability partners, and I literally got to a point where, I mean, everything was flowing, Les. I'm talking about everything was flowing, and all of a sudden, nothing. You hear crickets, right? I'm like, okay, God, what's going on? So I started avoiding your husband, okay? I was avoiding him. I was not trying to talk to Greg, because every time he talked to me, he's going to ask me, where's my stuff? And he cornered me at church one Sunday in the midst of me trying to cut through the Sunday school room. I'm going to cut through the Sunday school room. And next thing I know, here he was. He's like, where is my stuff? And I said, okay, Greg, I have writer's block. I don't know what's going on. He says, I don't want to hear no excuse. I'm going to need you to send me something tomorrow. And I said, okay, so I left church, y'all.
Wait a
I
minute.
left
Wait a
church.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You said you. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why I stopped you really quickly, because so often, right, we begin on this process, right? We begin on this road. We begin to write that book, or we begin to go back to school, or we begin to try to start that business. Like we're in the motion, right? And we're going and going, and then something. Oftentimes, something like just derails it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Causes it to put a pause on it. And if we don't have what you said was so key, right? If we don't have an accountability partner, we don't have somebody who can hold us to our feet to the fire.
Yes,
Sometimes those things will just die off, right?
correct.
We'll never pick them back up. And so
Exactly.
I love the fact, because people, who are watching, they may be in a situation where it's happened to them, because I know that has happened to me, right? I'm so gung
Mm-hmm.
ho about doing something, and something just all of a sudden I just stop, right? I
Yes.
have no motivation, or I have no desire. Like you said, you got writer's block, and it's what really that we tell ourselves. And so having that accountability partner to push you and say, listen,
I don't want to
this
get no
thing,
excuse. I'm gonna need this to
yes,
happen.
this
Yeah.
no, you that is just
You
like,
can
okay, so
birth
go ahead.
this.
So
Listen, when I tell you, Greg is the best accountability partner ever, ever, ever. And I'm gonna say my daughter is too, because Greg will at least not call you after a certain time at night. But Kiara don't care. Where is my stuff? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whenever she wake up, when she think about hey, where's my stuff? You want somebody that's going to hold you accountable
yeah,
for birthing out your dreams, your manifestations, the things that God has downloaded in you. You
yep.
want somebody, and you can't get mad when they're doing what you ask them to do.
Now that's key. That's key.
You can't
You
get
should not get
mad.
mad when your accountability is holding you accountable,
Exactly.
because that's why you ask the person.
That's
Because
exactly why you asked
in
them.
our own ways, sometimes we like, I'll do that tomorrow. I'm gonna get back to it next week, and before you know it, 2 months done went by, 3 months done went by, a year has gone by, and that thing that God is trying to birth out of you is just is stagnant. It's not growing. It's not moving, and you need somebody to help you to push that thing. And oftentimes we try to do things on our own.
Mm.
Right? We think, yeah, God gave us his vision, but he also sends us helpmates. He also sends us
Yes.
helpers. He sends us hirums to help us to push that thing through, because you can't, just like in a delivery, right? For those of us who are mothers, when you
Mm-hmm.
having that baby, you're not having that baby by yourself. It's an army of people in that
It's
room,
a
right?
whole army of people.
It's an army of people. So the same things we have to do when we are birthing that which God has placed in us. We gotta have our team together. We
Yeah.
gotta have, a coach or a mentor, accountability partner. We gotta have a group of people, even somebody who's been there, who's done what you're trying to do. Right. We have to be okay with asking people for help.
Yes.
Because sometimes we're like, oh, I can do this thing by myself. I got it.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about that is people are good at saying I got it, and then one, they don't got it. Two, they're trying to cut corners because everything, I mean, there's a cost to everything, but
Yeah.
what you get is what you pay for.
Not,
Come on now.
come on
What
now.
you get is what you pay for. So if you want to be cheap and you want to pay for a little, you're going to get what you pay for. You have to be willing to invest in yourself, even if that means not stopping by McDonald's, if that means not going to happy hour and to wherever that is that you're spending those extra dollars. Sometimes you got to sit still and invest in yourself.
Oh, that's so good what you just said. I mean, investing in yourself is the best investment you're gonna make, right? And here's the thing: we're so big on investing in other
off. I had to break that off. So you get to pray those things away and ask God for deliverance from it, because you don't want to keep speaking that stuff over your life.
That is so true. That is so true. But here's the thing that you said that was interesting that you said. You said you would say to yourself, I'm a procrastinator, and then you would proceed to make a list of things you needed to do. But you had already spoken out of your mouth what? That you was a procrastinator.
Mm-hmm.
You already had believed in your head that you was a procrastinator. So it didn't matter what you wrote on the list.
Exactly. Because I didn't already convince myself that I wasn't going to finish the list anyway.
Listen, y'all, I know that's helping somebody. Because it's helping me. But guess what, friend? I would say, and here's the thing, how we can justify, because I would used to say I was a procrastinator. Here's how we could justify that. We can also justify it to ourselves. Let me tell you, our mind is something else. We'll say things like, I just work better under pressure.
That was another one of mine.
Yes. I'm my best self when I got when I'm coming against a deadline.
Yes. But if you had measured that time out and planned it out and did a little bit every day, one, you wouldn't be working under pressure, and two, your game would have been on top and not just mediocre, or you would have excelled even more than what you actually did.
Girl, that's so. I mean, that's the truth that we tell ourselves. Because I used to be like, well, I work best under pressure.
Listen, that used to be and I had even convinced the people that I work with that. My director used to come to me and say, take this project. You work better under pressure. What? I convinced them. Not only under pressure.
Listen to this, y'all. Not only has she convinced herself, but she also convinced the people who she worked with. So think about this. If you could convince people, you could convince yourself that you're procrastinating, and you could convince the people that you work with you're procrastinating. That means you could convince them the opposite. You know what I'm saying? That shows you how much power and authority and influence that we have that we don't even realize that we have sometimes.
Yep.
Girl.
Which means literally you can have it all.
That's what it means.
That's exactly what it means. You can have it all. You just position yourself through the things that you do, the things that you say, and your follow through. You can have it all.
That's key. Here's the key to that: the follow through.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what, y'all? We can talk a good talk, right? We can talk a good game. We can walk a good walk, but where the action? Where the receipts? I tell people, where the receipts? Where the action? Because the word says faith without works is dead. So we got to put in the action, right? Not only do we have to recognize, right, but not recognize, make a plan for it, but then we got to go ahead and put action behind it. Because sometimes, y'all, we just waiting on God, but God, no, I'm waiting on you. I'm
waiting on you.
I gave you everything you need is inside of you already. I already put it in there. Why do we know that? Because it says he knew us before we was even formed in our mother's womb. Right? He already knew the plans he had for us. He already had predestined us. So everything we need is in us already. Now it may be laying dormant sometimes. It's laying dormant. It needs something to activate it. Oh my God, the time. Where has the time gone, y'all? We've been having such a good time. Honey, I'm like, wait a minute. So listen, so before we wrap up, so let us know what you got coming out, what you got going on. If you got some coaching programs coming out, some classes, some courses, like how can we be a part of Plans of Righteous? Like, how can we be a part of that for those who want to be a part of that? How can they connect with you? Like, just give us the dirt, give us the juicy stuff that people don't know are coming up.
Listen, I would love for you guys to come and join me with the Plans of the Righteous. You can check us out on our Facebook page. We got some new things that we're getting ready. We're redoing that page, but you guys can definitely join us on our Plans of the Righteous Facebook page. In addition, you can check us out on our website, which is Plans of the Righteous. We do group coaching, which is our P2S, Prepared to Succeed. That is a 13-week course and group coaching program to help you to start up your business and to start leveling it up and putting things in place like your business plan and making sure that all of the key elements to start a business are in place. And then we have P2S2, which is, P2S2 was launched because the P2S1 was like, hey, this is so good, we want part two. So we created P2S2, which literally helps you to level up your business and really takes you into the shifting of you really going into your business and starting to build your clientele and leveling up and scaling your business where you're getting a profit, where you're seeing that profit to come in. In addition, we have the Legacy Academy, which is a membership program. We launched that last year. We are open. We currently are accepting membership now for the Legacy Academy, which is academy.plansoftherighteous.com. You can check it out. You can also check out the P2S on that same website. And then we also have our the Real Talk Show, which the Real Talk Show is coming back. Yes, we had to shift some things because, now that things have opened up, we used to go live on Saturdays and, really just celebrate our faith-based entrepreneurs, just hearing their testimonies, their stories of how they got started with their businesses and how it's leveled up. And so we're going to bring it back, but we're going to bring it back during the week because everything is open and we want to make sure we switch to accommodate you. Okay.
I love
that. That'll be launching again really soon. And, of course, you can always connect with us with Robner Elevation Group if you're ready to do your bookkeeping services and get your bookkeeping services on point and get some training with that. Definitely give us a call with the Robner Elevation Group, www.robner.com. You can always connect with us there. And of course, join us for the Real Talk Show when we launch it.
Oh, man. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for coming on to You Can Have It All. I can't wait for the Real Talk Show, honey. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm excited that is coming back out. So listen, you definitely want to connect with my girl Cynthia through all her different social media platforms. Go to her website, plansoftherighteous.com. Go to, I think that they're redoing their website right now, but you can connect with her on social media for sure. And I'll drop in the description and everything, I'll drop all her contact information where you can connect with her. So oh man, this was amazing. Got to have you back for part two because there's some stuff I didn't even get the chance to get to. Honey,
I know.
I didn't even get the chance to get to some stuff I want to get to. So this is definitely going to be a part two. She would definitely be back on You Can Have It All. Until next time, y'all, just know that you can truly live the life that you are designed and destined to live. Do not settle. Do not become comfortable. Do not become complacent. Go after everything that God has already put inside of you. And so until next time, we love you, mean it. Deuces. Bye-bye.